All right, everybody, here we go. Good, very early morning, Saturday morning. I appreciate everybody for watching the video and joining us today. Welcome to Against the Public for September 21st. I'm Dana Lane. Today we're going to go through my top Major League Baseball free plays for Saturday. And of course, after that, run on over to Pickdawgz.com. I have my premium Saturday college football plays locked and loaded. I've been up there for a couple days now. And Major League Baseball is loaded up as well. A perfect 3-0 night last night. Congratulations to everybody that tailed. We've, over the last 5 weeks or so, have absolutely smashed Major League Baseball. So please don't miss out again tomorrow. Heading into this week, we have hit 61% of our college football plays to start the season. That adds to a 2-year run of 60% winners plus 3,575 units. So make sure you don't miss out in 2024. Also 60% Major League Baseball winners over the last 7 days. 58% Major League Baseball winners over the last 30 days. So plenty to jump on, plenty to take advantage of, and please choose whatever is perfect for you because there are so many available options. I try to give something for everyone, for every budget, and it's going to be an amazing weekend. And we're going to start things off 12 o'clock Eastern time. We're going to kick football off, and I'm very excited about the schedule. You could jump on those single plays or a Major League Baseball 3-pack. The 3-pack is $49.99, or my college football 3-pack, $54.99. Gives you every play that I release, and my top plays in college football, my top plays in Major League Baseball, and of course they always come with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee that states you must profit or receive an immediate site credit for the purchase price. In addition, you can get my all access pass, and it's not, you don't have to make a giant commitment if you don't want to. I have a 7-day pass, I have a 30-day pass at less than $11 a day, that 90-day pass is less than $10 a day, or that annual all access pass. I can't emphasize enough to you, stick with one handicapper and roll with that handicapper, whether it's me or somebody else, for the next 365 days, and you could do it with me for just $3.70 a day. So we could grab your debit card, grab your credit card, we'll throw it on there, we'll pay it off a little bit at a time if that's more comfortable for you, but that package will take you all the way through the NFL season, all the way through college football, NBA, college basketball, NHL, Major League Baseball, right up to this point next year, which means it also carries you through next year's NFL preseason and a good amount of Major League Baseball as well. So that is by far the best offer that I have on the table, and I appreciate everybody that has taken advantage of it so far. Okay. On to your free plays for Saturday. Hopefully this is going to go smooth because I need to go to sleep. Remember, these are probable pitchers, so please confirm before placing your wager. 1:10 Eastern Time, 9:51, 9:52. Pittsburgh Pirates against the Cincinnati Reds. Reds minus $1.25. 8.5 over minus $1.15. Jared Jones against Rhett Lauder. We smashed this over last night. We're going to jump right back in again today, except it's going to be on the flip side. We can afford a little bit of time here to watch this number move. I think it's going to move in our favor. We see 86% of the money and 88% of the tickets on the over. We did see this total open as high as 9. Thank you, Heritage, with your very generous opening totals. Then it settled into 8.5 across the board. Jared Jones 6-7 this year, a 3.85 ERA. Don't let those numbers fool you. If you haven't seen Jared Jones pitch, he's a kid that can touch 100, upper 90s consistently, but a ton of talent, a massive arm, 120 strikeouts, and 112 in the third innings this year. He's going to be making his 4th start after coming off the IL, and so far he's been decent. He has a 1-0 record with a 3.64 ERA, 18 Ks, and 17 in the third innings. That's a guy that you're going to want to watch out for next year. Over his last 20 games, opponents are hitting just 228 off of Jared Jones. Lauder is making just his 5th Major League start, hoping to improve on a 1-2 record, a sparkling 1.74 ERA. And as we can tell by his numbers, the reason he's just 1-2 with this fantastic ERA is because the Reds have scored 3 runs or less in every start of his this year in 2024. In his 4 starts, opponents are hitting just .227. We're going to go the opposite of what we just saw yesterday. Under 8.5 minus $1.05. Game number 2, 4:05 Eastern Time, 963, 964. Detroit Tigers against the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles minus $1.23, 8.5 under minus 15. Reese Olson against Cade Povich. So far, we've seen 80% of the money on the tickets, or 80% of the money and 80% of the tickets come in on the Baltimore Orioles. 87% of the cash is also on the over. So once again, wait to get the best number on this wager. We're going to wait to see if I can get like a minus $1.10. I'm not going to get greedy and look for $1.05, but minus $1.10, that's what I'm looking for, and that's when I'm going to jump on the number. We've seen the money line move a nickel at some properties in favor of the O's, but nothing to report on the total so far. We've also seen a 5-figure wager at FanDuel out of New Jersey on the under, and another steam move on the Baltimore Orioles minus $1.20 at bet 365 out of New Jersey. Reese Olson's 4-8, a 3.50 ERA, and as you can imagine, that's because he gets minimal run support. In 20 starts, Tigers have given Olson 3.5 runs, just a little bit over 3.5 runs, but that number figures in an 11-run outburst at the end of June against the Chicago White Sox. So if you take that out of the equation, the Tigers have given Olson just 3.16 runs per game, and 10 of his 20 starts have seen Detroit score 3 runs or less for Olson. Cade Povich, 2-9 this year, a 5.74 ERA. Terrific in his last start against the Detroit Tigers. He allowed 2 earned runs, 2 hits, 2 walks, 8 Ks in 5 innings. Not bad there. In his last 3 starts, though, Povich has allowed 2 runs, 2 or less earned runs twice. One was kind of a stinker, but the 2 of the 3 games, the middle game was not so good, but the last game and 3 starts ago was pretty effective. The last 2 appearances, opponents are hitting 194 against Povich. 6 of the Tigers' last 8 games have cashed under tickets, along with 6 of the last 10 meetings between these 2 teams. We're going to go right back to that in this one, under 8.5 minus 15. And then game number 3, 969, 970, Seattle Mariners against the Texas Rangers. Rangers minus $1.42, 8 under minus 19. Emerson Hancock against Max Scherzer. Easy for me to say, Scherzer. Most of the 5-figure action has been on the under, with wagers reported at Heritage and of course, and FanDuel out of New Jersey. FanDuel Michigan took a late evening wager on the Rangers minus $1.26, but that very generous number was inflated to a consensus minus $1.42 once the bigger books put their numbers up. Emerson Hancock has made just 10 starts this season, 13 total in his major league career, so he's still a little bit raw. His first start, this is going to be his first start since getting recalled from Tacoma, and of course he's going to take the spot of Luis Castillo. In his last 5 starts dating back to May, Hancock is 0-2 with a 4.56 ERA. He has thrown twice on the road this season. Of course, that's a little bit a while ago, but nonetheless, 2 games on the road this year, 1-1, an 8.78 ERA, while giving up 19 hits and 13 in the 3rd innings. We know the Rangers have been officially eliminated from postseason, but I think that the team and Max Scherzer wants to kind of feel right. It's been a long year for Max, not because he's pitched long, because he hasn't pitched, and I think he's going to get this start and probably one more start before the end of the year. This is just his 2nd start since the end of July. In his first start off the IL a week ago, Scherzer allowed 2 earned runs in 4 innings, giving up 5 hits and a homer. So not bad, but I think he's going to be a lot sharper in this one. I've said it 100 times, the second game back, especially if it's a superstar, The second game back is when you really want to get your money behind them, because that first game, I think it's a complete overreaction. It's an inflated line, and not 9 times out of 10, but over half the time, maybe 6 times out of 10, that pitcher is just not ready yet. These athletes are creatures of habits, creatures of habit. And sometimes when they don't have that full 5 days, or they don't get into that routine, they're just not settled in that first start. But I expect him to be fantastic in this start. So we're going to go with Texas minus $1.42, a little bit larger than we'd want to lay normally, but it's at the end of the year and we've been on a great run, so I don't mind laying $1.42. But as always try to find a better number. So that does it for your Saturday free plays. Please go to pickdawgz.com. Get involved with one of my many available packages, including my all-access pass that gives you every play I release for one low price. Of course, the college and NFL season passes are still up there. $5.99.99. You can get the NFL or college football or both for $8.99.99. Don't forget, it's also never too late to take advantage of my Major League Baseball season pass. Yeah, you guys know it's documented. It's up on pickdawgz.com how much we have absolutely smashed Major League Baseball. I got a package up there right now that will take you all the way through the World Series, just $199.99. It will take you through the end of the regular season, through the postseason, and the last pitch of the World Series, which I guess is still the postseason too. But you get what I'm saying. We have something for everybody. Please make sure you get involved. Here's your Saturday free play recap: Pittsburgh, Cincinnati under 8.5, Detroit, Baltimore under 8.5 minus $1.15, and Texas minus $1.42. So that does it for today's show. Thank you so much to everybody who watches on a daily basis. Hit that like and subscribe button. I would appreciate that. For Against the Public, all the best on a very, very massive weekend. I love when college sports starts because it gives us so many options, and I hope everybody has a terrific weekend. We'll see you again tomorrow for Against the Public. I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you in your wagers on Saturday.